Hello there, welcome you back to GSN 24 Live. My name is Otto. Coming up in our headlines for our sports brief for today, Cristiano Ronaldo sets new scoring record, Lionel Messi becomes all-time top assist provider, Sports Minister hints at review of Ottoaddo's future, Liverpool lead race to sign Antoine Semenyo, Ghana starts ITTF Africa Championships, CAF confirms 2026 World Cup playoff, World Athletics announces 2025 Track Athletes of the Year nominees, Diana Chip-Correll handed 4-year ban. Now on to our stories in details and beginning from home. Minister of Sports and Recreation Kofi Adams has revealed that several factors will be taken into consideration in determining the future of Black Stars head coach Otto Addo. The 49-year-old tactician, who failed to qualify Ghana for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, recently guided the 4-time African champions into their 5th FIFA World Cup after a decisive 1-0 victory over Comoros in Accra. Despite securing a qualification, Addo's position remains uncertain amid ongoing criticism over the team's inconsistent performances. Speaking in an interview on Asempa FM, Mr. Adams clarified that the decision regarding Addo's future will not rest solely with his ministry, stressing that it will be a collective one involving key football stakeholders. Premier League giants Liverpool are leading the race to sign Ghanaian international Antoine Semenyo, despite attracting several interests in the summer. The Black Stars attacker opted to sign a new deal, keeping him at the Cherries until 2030. Semenyo was a top transfer target for Manchester United, Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur during the summer transfer window, with Bournemouth rebuffing all summer offers for the attacker. Bournemouth is bracing themselves for a fresh wave of bids for the Ghanaian international as the winter window approaches. Per reports, the Premier League giants are closely monitoring Semenyo, establishing contact with the attacker over a possible transfer. The Cherries are determined to keep the former Bristol City marksman at the club, viewing him as a valuable asset to the club's project. Now in tennis, Team Ghana began their 2025 International Table Tennis Federation Africa Championship on a winning note, recording impressive victories in the women's, men's and mixed doubles events in Rades, Tunisia. In the women's singles round of 64, Ghana's Cynthia Kwabi produced a dominant performance to defeat Rwanda's Mbambazi Twazani with a scoreline 4-1. In the men's single round of 128, James Marfu powered past South Africa, Terence Muthele in a commanding 4-1 display. Ghana's momentum continued in the mixed double rounds of 64. The victory marks a promising start for Ghana's campaign in Rades, as the team looks to build on a positive result and make deeper runs in the championship's subsequent stages. Away from Ghana, CAF has officially released the much-anticipated fixtures for the continental playoffs that will determine Africa's final representative at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The stage is set in Morocco, where 4 nations, Cameroon, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Nigeria and Gabon, will battle for one last ticket to the global showpiece. In the semi-final clashes scheduled for November 13, 2025, Cameroon will lock horns with the DRC in what promises to be a very Central African derby full of passion and pride. On the same day, Nigeria will face Gabon in another high-stakes showdown, with both sides aiming to keep their World Cup dreams alive. The winners of these two ties will then square off in the final on November 16, 2025, with the victor earning the coveted spot in the Intercontinental Playoff, the final hurdle on the road to the United States, Canada and Mexico. All eyes will now turn to Morocco as Africa's giants prepare for one last continental showdown to keep their World Cup hopes burning bright. In athletics, as part of the World Athletics Awards 2025, World Athletics has confirmed the nominees for the Women's Track Athlete of the Year and the Men's Track Athlete of the Year. There are 5 nominees for these 2 categories, and a vote will take place to identify the 2 finalists for each. The nominations reflect some of the standout performances achieved during another memorable year for the sport, which peaked with the World Athletics Championship Tokyo 25. The vote to determine the Track Athlete of the Year finalist is now open on World Athletics social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram and X. It will close on October 19, 2025. In Kenyan athletics, Kenyan long-distance runner Diana Chepkorir has been suspended for 4 years by the Athletics Integrity Unit after abnormalities linked to blood doping were detected in her athlete's biological passport. According to the AIU, the 23-year-old's test samples contain abnormalities consistent with the use of a prohibited substance or method between June and September 2024. As a result, she was formally charged in September 2025 and provisionally suspended effective 15 September 2025. All results from June 23, 2024 onwards have been annulled with any associated medals, titles and earnings forfeited. Her suspension adds to the growing list of Kenyan athletes recently penalized for doping offenses. On the international front, Cristiano Ronaldo is no stranger to record-breaking achievements, and the Portuguese striker set yet another mark on Tuesday. The 40-year-old hit the back of the net twice in Portugal's 2-2 draw against Hungary to become the top goal scorer in FIFA World Cup qualifying history. Before Tuesday's match, Ronaldo has shared the previous record 39 goals with Guatemala's Carlos Ruiz, but he is now out on his own at 41. Ronaldo broke the record in the 22nd minute against Hungary when he tapped into an empty net from close range after Nelson Semenyo produced a brilliant low cross. In our final story, following Argentina's emphatic 6-0 win over Puerto Rico in a friendly, it was confirmed that Lionel Messi, by providing 2 assists, has become the greatest assist provider in the history of international football. Leo's tally for Argentina now stands at 60 assists. The previous record was held by Messi's former teammate Neymar, who registered 59 assists for Brazil. American Landon Donovan rounds out the top 3 with 58 assists. This is all I have for you for now. Do like and subscribe. I'll be back with more.